ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming Weekly Update. This is your host, Kieran, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider. And this episode, we start the level known as Palace Midas. And by Palace Midas, yes, it is a reference to the story of King Midas, who is known for the golden touch, meaning that he touches... whatever he touches turns to gold. So, yep, Palace Midas is exactly what it is. If you're familiar with the story, that is. So, yep. I'm trying to figure out what we do here. Yep, we come here first, actually. Okay, so... just get rid of these gorillas. There we go. Right, so you approach this door, and it magically opens. For what bizarre reason, I have no idea. Anyway, we come up here, and there's a switch behind there. There we go. And then it opens this garden. And this is the cool part that I want to show as well. Because basically, if you don't know the story of King Midas, he's a greedy king. He has a daughter that he does love very much, but he's so full of ignorance that he loves gold, and he always says he wants more gold. So, I'm trying to tell the story while I'm trying to beat these gorillas. Oh man, this is not going well at all. Okay, but yeah, the story of King Midas. He's a greedy king. He has a daughter that he loves very much, but he's so full of gold. And, one day he loved gold so much, there was a magic, little genie of some kind that granted him the ability to turn anything he touched into gold. And anything at all. So it could be an object, it could be a plant, it could be a person. So it's one of those stories that's basically telling you, be careful what you wish for. And, basically, that's what he did, and while I'm trying to look for the switch for the first secret. I always nearly forget where this is, but yeah, I think it's behind... yeah, it's behind here, I think. No, it's not behind here. I forget where the switch is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. But yeah, when he tried to eat something one day, he basically couldn't eat because every food that he touched kept turning to gold. So, we'll encounter the first secret now. To get past this, run and jump past it like that. There we go. But yeah, he couldn't touch his food because they kept turning to gold. And his daughter was upset because all her flowers were turned to gold. And while he tried to comfort her, well, that's one part of the story anyway. Another one was when he got upset because he couldn't eat. He kept turning stuff to gold. When she went to go and hug him, his hand went out and said stop, and then he accidentally touched his daughter and she turned to gold. And he was so heartbroken by this power that he had, the genie came back and said, we can reverse this curse, you just gotta wash your hands in the river. And by washing his hands in the river, it got rid of his golden touch and it reversed anything that he turned to gold. Which, that story I told you, that's what this is. This is the Hand of Midas. You don't ever want to step on this hand, because this hand will be useful later. But I'm going to show you why you don't want to stand on it. So I'm going to save it first. So after I save it, I'm going to demonstrate why you don't want to stand on this. Because like I said, Midas is the king that turns anything he touched into gold. So when you step on this hand, as you can see, Lara turns to gold. So, whatever you do, do not stand on that hand. Because that's bad news. And that doesn't count as my first death, by the way, because that was just for educational purposes. So, because I didn't do it accidental. I did it on purpose just to demonstrate it. So, I don't think I'm going to count that as a death. I mean, unless you want to count it as a death, then whatever. But I just wanted to show it for educational purposes. So, yep, that's the golden touch from King Midas. So, the objection of this level is that it's... Oh, crocodile. Anyway, the objection of this level, you've got to get 3 lead bars to put in these slots. But there's a twist with these lead bars, and you'll see in a moment once I get them. But there's also a gimmick in this level too, which is pretty cool actually, which I think is pretty cool. I'm just coming here to get like a couple of items and defeat some enemies that are about here, like these lions for example. Oh goodness me, I wish the twist thing was in this game, but nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm just coming in here to get a couple of items because, you know, like, you want to see where items are and stuff. And there's a bat here. There's 3 bats. There's a small health pack here. Another bat behind me. There's actually 4 bats here. Okay, so now I'm just going to recover some health actually. We got 20 health packs, so it's all good. We're good. So yeah, it's understandable why people think this level's quite hard. It's tricky if you don't know what you're doing, because it's understandable why it's tricky. But this is what this video is for, is to show you how to do. Basically showing you how to do. Anyway, so we have to come up these steps. Come into this room right here. And there will be a gorilla that's coming out here. Yep. There's 2 of them actually. And there's another one. Oh, maybe there's 3. Oh, yeah, there's 3. So the other one's over here. There we go. So the objection that you want to do in this stage, first off, we need to get up here. Run and jump up here. And then across here. So you're basically just platforming all the way to these set of levers up there. And why would we want to go to those levers, may you ask? There is a reason for that. Because as you can see, there's 4 doors. There's one just behind that wall there. There's one here. One here. And one there. And each door has a symbol above them. And I'll explain what they do. Like, basically, 0 means that they're up, and Y means that you pull them down. So, for example, let's start with this one over here. So from here, you can see it says Y, and then there's 3 zeros. So zeros means it stays up, and Y means it goes down. So you gotta match it up here. So this one goes down. So this door will be open now. As you can see, the door is now open. So you gotta correspond with the symbols and the levers and the doors. And we come down here because we can open this door to make it easier to get back to the switches. So it's a really nice gimmick that this game has. And each room has a puzzle for you to solve. So, as you can see, when you stand near this lever, these fire will start going out. Because these will be timed as soon as you leave this spot. So, in order to pass this, walk towards the edge, go back, step backwards twice, and then we run and jump. And then, from this last jump, you grab, like that. And that's how you pass this one. And yes, there's a water down there too, but there are stuff in there, and you're wondering, what the heck are those? Those, my friends, are rats. And you're probably wondering, why are there rats in this level? Well, the next level will explain why there's rats here. But we'll explain that when we get to that level. For now, we will do these switches. So we've done that one. I'm going to do this room last because this one's quite a lengthy one. So as you can see, the item I picked up there is a lead bar. So you need 3 of these. So this one, it's up, up, down, up, down. It's almost like a cheat code I'm reading out there. Okay, so we come back up here. And we sort these switches out. Okay, so it's up, up, down, up, down. So these 2 stay up. Pull this one down. And pull this one down. And that should open that door here. And indeed it has. And it's also spawned a gorilla. Gorillas. Bonus points for the Disney fans that get that reference. Yep. There's a gorilla right here. Gonna deal with you, buddy. There we go. And, yep. There's a big room with spikes. And these platforms around here. So what you want to do, you want to come across here. There's a block that you got to pull back twice. So pulling them back twice, it takes you to the other end of that area. Because there's a switch that you need to get. So when you come here, pull the switch down. And I do apologize if that audio's loud for you folks. But what it did, remember those platforms with the spikes that we saw earlier? They have now raised up. So now you've got to platform your way to the other side. And just be careful to time your jumps well, because you fall down, you're going to land on those spikes. And that's not fun. We run and jump across here. Run and jump over here. And to here. Then we've got 2 more jumps. And then there's the second lead bar. But be careful when you jump in here, though. There's a gorilla here to jump scare you. Oh, golly. He nearly pushed me off the edge there. Oh, oh, you cheeky monkey. That would not be pleasant if he'd done that. I would have had... Because I haven't saved since demonstrating the Palace Midas hand. So that would not be good for me to have to do all this again. So, yeah. May as well just save now, actually. Okay, and now we've got to do this door here. Now, this door's a bit of a trick. Because it's got the symbols here. But one symbol is scratched out. So you have to guess what one that is. So, these 2 are pulled down. And you've got to guess what the first lever is. So if one side doesn't make it open, just flip it the other side. So again, we come back up here and we've got to correspond the switches to the symbols of the door. So back up here. What were the symbols again? Right, so it's... Yep, so it's up, down, down, up. For the last 4. So up. Down, down, up. And like I said, if the first switch... If that's not correct, then you've got to correspond it. But luckily, it's on the correct spot. So it's actually up, up, down, down, up. So, yep, that's how to do that. I got the... Yeah, I did get the first secret. I'm just trying to remember if I got them or not. Because the other 4 secrets are just around in the same... No, the other 3, I should say. Oh, golly. It's been a while since I played this. Even I've forgotten how many secrets there are. Okay, so anyway, Oh, golly. I forgot to do something first. Yep. You do come up here, but you have to go down first. And the reason for that is, there's a block that you need to pull out. And why do we need to pull this block out? Well, brace yourself, and for those headphone users, turn your headphones down now. 3, 2, 1. That's why. What did that do? As you heard, the room above us, which I'll definitely show you once we're up here. The room that was above us, as you can see, it's collapsed. And it's, ruined this whole place. So, yep, it's not fun at all. This is ancient history you're destroying here, Lara, man. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ancient history that you've just got and destroyed, man. Then we run and jump over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, how did I stay up there? I'm not going to question that, but okay. We'll just do this. Run and jump and grab in the midair so you can get through to here. We'll climb up. And then we climb up here. Now walk here, for goodness sake. Because you can fall and easily die from here. Okay, so get rid of the bats. We can get this one first, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies here. And be warned, there are crocodiles in the water too, so... I think there's 2 of them. Yep, there's 2 alligators in there. Crocodiles, oh... It's just to lure them out a little bit. I'm gonna get out that side just in case I accidentally fall off the ledge. Oh, jeez. Why did I do that? Right, that's one crocodile dealt with. And, a little closer. There you go. And that's that one dealt with. Okay. So now we get the other secret that's here. And to get this secret, you've got to do some platforming of some kind. So we climb up here. And then we stand here. Jump. Jump. Slide. Then slide down here. There's your secret. Alright, so... And the next secret is actually pretty close by, so... The area where I said that you could easily die from, that's where the next secret is. And to get this secret, you've got to hang off the edge here. Shimmy to the far right, because you take less damage this way. Or take no damage at all. And there's your secret. I'm almost certain there's only 3 secrets in this level. I might be wrong, it could be 4. But I'm almost certain there's only 3. I probably should have done some research before I done this. Okay, so get this health back. And I think there's another item over here. I think so. No, I don't think there is. Okay, let's not bother with that for now. I think it's just a health pack. Anyway. And there's a gorilla that spawned as well. Now be careful here though. There is going to be an enemy that spawns here. Like right there. There we go. And there's going to be another one. So just keep close to this side. Because there are two of them and I don't want to stay up here too long. Like that, for example. Health pack. There we go. Alright, so... now that we've dealt with you, we've got to... see, this is why I left this one last, because this area is long. So long. Run and jump to here. I do want to get me that health pack, though. Health packs are nice. Then we go back and grab the ledge. And then we continue to shimmy across to the other side. Shimmying's just fun, isn't it? It's long, but it's fun. Because there's no enemies to attack you, so... the only thing you've got to panic about is just make sure you don't have a weak thumb and let go of the button. I think I've dealt with that bat there. And then we've got to run and jump across to the platform. Way. There we are. And more bats. Greece just love their bats, don't they, man? Yep. So... right, we come across up here, and we've got this section just up there. Alright, so up here, and then up there, and up here. Now, I want to get this health pack. The reason I jumped there is because, as you can see, there's a crumbling platform. Not that the crumbling platform would kill you or anything, but what's down there is back where I found the secret. Like, when I swam past the crocodiles. So it won't kill you going down there. It'll just take you a long time getting back here. And that's not fun at all. Especially, like, if you're... well, I'm not in a hurry to beat this, but... it's nice to get this level over and done with, because this is quite a lengthy level. Now, just stand here, because that lion's going to come after you. I think I dealt with the gorilla too, yep. Okay, now that they're dealt with, you can just proceed. Didn't mean to hurt you, buddy. Anyway, continuing along. We jump to here. Run and jump here. And then you shoot that crocodile in the water. That crocodile is still alive. No idea where he is. He's right there. Oh, golly. Get past it. There we go. Okay. Now that we've reached here. Climb up. There's going to be bats here too, so make sure you shoot all of these. And there's your final lead bar. So, yep. That's all 3 lead bars got. So now that we've got all the lead bars, and I'm hoping that that's all the secrets too. It's now just a matter of time of putting them in the slots that I haven't even shown you yet. And yep, 2 lions here as well. Deal with you, and there we go. I think there's going to be gorillas that spawn here too. No, I don't think so. Anyway, I am sure hoping that that's all the secrets as well. I just want to open that door first so I can show you the slots that I'm talking about. This was what confused a lot of people that played this game for the first time. And I'll show you exactly what it is. So, the last door is around here. So it's down, up, 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 down. So only 2 levers need to be down. And we come back up. You know, Lara turning into gold there, that's actually going to be my thumbnail for this video. I don't know, it just looked cool, so... We pull that down. Pull this up. Pull this up. Skip that one and pull this down. And I think that's opened the door. Okay, so up to here, there's a lion up there. Oh, I just jumped towards it. Oh, man. There we go. Right, so we come up here. And let's just go to the top here first, because there's a few items up here that may or may not be useful to you. But it'll be useful for me, because I think it's a health pack. Oh, it's a shotgun shell, actually. So, I lie. It's not a health pack, though. People are probably wondering, like, why haven't I used all the good weapons yet? Like, why have I not used the magnums yet? Why have I not used the shotgun? Well, the enemies are quite easy to deal with, like, in these set of levels, so no need to use them just yet. So, as you can see, these slots is where you're supposed to put the lead bars, but...
No.
Lara will not put them in there. And the reason for that is because you need gold bars. And how do we turn gold bars? Not how do you turn gold bars? How do you turn them into gold bars? You remember the hand I demonstrated to you earlier? The Hand of Midas? Well, you've guessed it, folks. The golden touch from King Midas. You've got to put the lead bars on the hand. And then the hand will turn these bars to gold. So, yep, that's what confused a lot of people. People didn't think that the hand would be useful for that thing. They thought it was just for a cool little theatric kind of thing for Lara's death, like turning into gold. But it has a use. So that's what we're going to do now. Just going to go back to the Hand of Midas. We're going to put those gold bars into the slots. So we go back up. And like I said, just be warned, don't stand on the hand and don't press forward when you press action. Because like activating keys and stuff, that's the exact same thing you want to do. So what you want to do, just walk forward towards the hand until you can't move any further. Then just press action. And then Lara puts the bars onto it. So you've got to do that with all 3 of them. So you do that with all 3 of them. And that's it. Now we have 3 gold bars. And that's what you put on the hand. No, not what you put on the hand. It's what you put on. It's what you put in the slots that you saw earlier. So we got to go back to that room and put the slot, put the gold bars into the slots. And then that's the end of the stage. Alright, and I do apologize this long. I probably should have cut these, but like I said, I'm too lazy to start doing a lot of editing, so anyway, we'll come up here. And then we will put the gold bars into the slots. And right there is the end of the stage. Right, so I'm through here. And we jump up. Well, we don't have to jump up, but just thought it'd just look cool doing it that way. Okay, so now we put the gold bars into the slots. And we do it with all 3 slots. There's 1, and then here's 2. And then number 3. And that's all the bars in the slot. Now the door's open. And right down here is the end of the level. And with that, we slide down here. And that's it done. And yep, that was all 3 secrets. Okay, so we've killed 39 enemies, picked up 18 items, 3 out of 3 secrets, and this level took me half an hour to do. Well, nearly half an hour, but yeah, we'll just say it in the next 10 minutes. So that concludes this episode. So thank you so much for watching. And as per usual, if you liked what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to hit the bell if you want to see any more videos or any more live streams that me or Brad produce on this channel. I've been Kieran of Gaming Weekly Update, and we will see you in the next video or live stream. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.